Undoubtedly, Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, is one of the most influential personalities in Hollywood with a huge global fan following. But only the 90s kids who know his entry in the WWE arena was far more exciting than his appearance in movies.
Here it comes, the most electrifying move.
Wrestling with his siblings and imitating rock bottom was a household trend in early 2000.
Oh, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
His swag in the ring was at par. If today his dialogue delivery is effortless, his monologues back then were equally impressive. As the People's Champ exited the arena, many loyal WWE audiences made an exit too. And his popularity, even beyond his WWE stint, was the reason he kept making guest appearances in the wrestling arena. But many people don't actually know the reason why The Rock had to leave WWE when he was at the top. Some think it was because of his aspiration to make a career in Hollywood, but many of us don't actually know what happened behind the scenes. While the internet is discussing the obvious that The Rock is too big a man to fit into Porsche Taycan, we bring you some of the rumors and controversies related to the big man and obviously reveal the real reason why the most electrifying wrestler disappeared from the wrestling scene. Many influencers make the mistake of getting into politics, and most of the time they burn their hands. The Rock can also not so proudly admit he has been there and done that. Not thinking everyone does not vote for the elected head of the country, The Rock upset many of his fans in Britain when announced himself a cousin to Boris Johnson in Good Morning Britain, and going further expressed support on Twitter for a portion of a Boris Johnson speech. He had to face the wrath of social media and the big guy changed the tune tweeting, "Well, according to the people, maybe we're not related after all," after deleting the prior tweet over Bojo's speech. While offending half of the UK either way was not enough, he was accused of calling the whole new generation as snowflakes. Reportedly in an exclusive interview, the actor said, "This generation are looking for a reason to be offended." Soon, The Rock shared a video on his Instagram and Twitter where he said the interview never happened and was a complete fabrication.
I can't believe I have to do this again and set the record straight on something, but I'm happy to do it. Earlier today online, an interview dropped with me, apparently it was with me, where I was insulting and criticizing millennials. The interview never took place, never happened, never said any of those words. Completely untrue, 100% fabricated. I was quite baffled when I woke up this morning.
Keeping yourself humble with success is as difficult as achieving success. If The Rock is balancing it right, then maybe his wrestling time, layeth the smacketh down attitude, keeps kicking as a Herculean star in August said that some of his male co-workers on the 8th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise do not conduct themselves as stand-up men and true professionals and are too chicken-ass to do anything about it anyway, and added candy asses. When more details emerged and it eventually became clear that the object of Johnson's fury is franchise veteran and the film's co-producer Vin Diesel, Vanity Fair wrote, "What else might one expect between two grown men named The Rock and Diesel?" Coming back to the reason why The Rock abruptly called off his wrestling career in 2004, when fans were informed about the exit, they responded with sadness and frustration, and for many years the underlying reason was not known. In May 2020, during an Instagram Live, The Rock himself cleared the air over what happened 16 years ago.
Great question that came in. That is a question I have been asked for years now, and I've actually never answered it. I've always kept the answer to myself, close to my sleeve.
The decision, he says, was in part due to the fact that his contract expired after WrestleMania 20 in 2004, where he wrestled alongside Mick Foley against the trio of Dave Bautista, Randy Orton and Ric Flair. "It was a career that was beyond my wildest dreams," he says in the video. "I wanted to complete my world that I would deliver everything I could for them. But that wasn't his only reason. He also felt like he could do more for the company that gave him so much, but only if he went away for a while. If I could leave and become successful outside the world of professional wrestling, and then I could come back, this time as a global entity, this time I could bring a greater value to the company of the WWE.
I retired from the WWE in 2004 at the age of 32. And at that time, here's the why. Why I retired was two reasons. Number one, and this is not in order of importance, number one, my contract had expired. And number two, which is the most important thing, is an agreement that I have with anybody in the world, any company, any individual. It's always important to me. It means everything to me to shake that person's hand.
Looks like he's out there to set a new benchmark over work commitment for every employee. While he is known to be a very hard-working guy, his work commitment and discipline are definitely some of the important factors that made him the most successful entertainer in WWE and Hollywood. Thanks for watching. Have it all daily. Please like, share and subscribe, and check out our website for more on love, success, mind and body, fashion and beauty, and celebrity news and gossip.